Welcome, you absolute legends. I am Bone Face, I am Pete, I am back. I have a croaky voice. I've got a slight cold, so bear with me. If I cough a bit, it's because I'm trying to clear my cold. But as always, I'm going to tell you what my perfect 10 out of 10 clone fragrances are in my collection right now. That's not to say I haven't got other ones. There's 2 honorable mentions that I'm going to put in here as well, because I've only just picked them up and I want to just like give them a bit more chance. But I think after the first bat of smell, I think they smell absolutely phenomenal. So always, so I'll tell you what my lot of 10 out of 10 clone fragrances are. Right, we start out with the first honorable mention. I've literally only bought this about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's from Fragrance World, and this is Suits, which is a clone of YSL Tuxedo, which is quite frankly one of my most beloved ones from the house of YSL. I've got half a bottle left. This and the Tux do a phenomenal job. It's sexy, it is warm, it's got patchouli in here. It's just rich, it's inviting, an amazing scent. And to be honest with you, if I don't want to wear my tuxedo, you're damn sure I'm not going to wear this. For the price I paid for this, I think about 25 quid. This is an amazing one. So my first honorable mention is Fragrance World Suits. Right, so my second one up, and again, I've only just recently picked this one up in the same haul. It's in the previous video, and I'll put a link in the description for you. This from the house of Lattafa, this is Liam Gray. This is awesome. This is a clone of BDK. I can't remember which one. It's one of the BDKs, but it's rich, it's sexy, it's alluring, it smells amazing, and quite honestly with you, I was shocked at how much this smelled closer to the BDK one. An amazing one. I think I paid about 22 quid for this. Not expensive, so an amazing one as well. So this is Liam Gray by Lattafa. Right, so we're going to kick off the list. This is no particular order. I think all of them are 10 out of 10. There's no like 10 better than one and one. None of that. I just think they're all fantastic in their own right. So we'll start out with this one. This came out a couple of years ago, and when I got it, because I heard the hype around it, and I was like, is it really good? And it's a discontinued one from House of Mugler, and this is Pure Malt, and this is Starman Nebula by Fragrance World. Yes, the hype is absolutely 100% accurate. It is so sweet, ambery, boozy, very, very sexy fragrance. It is absolutely perfect for this time of year in autumn, winter. Perfect for compliments. It does the job phenomenally well. I do have the original Pure Malt in my collection. I will wear this over my Pure Malt just because I know Pure Malt's been discontinued. I don't want to run it off. I've still got like about 95 mils of it. This one, I will run it because I know I can get back with this if it needs be. An amazing one and a perfect answer for me. So this is Starman Nebula by Fragrance World. Right, next one up, and this one comes from Maison Alhambra. This is again, I think, another discontinued fragrance, and I think clone fragrances that do discontinue one is a real plus, because when you're trying to find discontinued fragrances and you know you love them, but you can find a clone of it, and it's pretty much bang onto it, that makes it so much easier. If you've got an old one that you don't want to run out of, just use the clone ones. I do it all the time. This is from Maison Alhambra. This is Victorioso Legend. This is Invictus Legend from Paco Rabanne Clone Knob, and it smells so close to it. It is fresh, it's aquatic, slightly aromatic with some herbalness in it, but not a lot. It smells amazing. Again, this is a massive compliment getter. I could wear this pretty much anytime, any place, anywhere, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Great little number. I think I paid about 20 quid for this, 25 quid, somewhere in that ballpark. Not expensive, and like I say, I'm sure Invictus Legend is getting discontinued, so this is a backup for me just in case, and for the price I'm paying for it, I'll not run out of this anytime soon. So my next one is in Victorious Victory by Maison Alhambra. Right, next one, and this one I have worn. This was also in the haul I did, but I've been wearing this a bit more than the other ones. So this one is from Fragrance World. This is Vanilla So Sweet. This is a clone of Girl On Double Vinyl, which I've just picked up as well. And the similarities is unbelievable. This one cost me about 22 quid, and the Girl On cost me about 160 for a similar price. I think this one's more juice in this one, but it's a beautiful vanillic scent. almost like a touch of florals in here, a little bit jasmine in here. Smells amazing. If you want an amazing, sexy gourmand fragrance and you don't want to buy Girl On Double Vanille, this is an absolute fantastic alternative. It really does do the job really, really well. Phenomenal scent, and to be honest with you, I've got both and I will still wear this one. It's great for men, women, doesn't matter. It's pretty much down the line of this. I think it's a great little number. For the price I paid for it is absolutely insane. I will wear this anytime, any place, anywhere, and the projection of this is pretty decent as well. So a great all-round winner. I can't argue with it. I love a good vanilla fragrance, and this is one of the better ones from the cologne world. This is Vanilla So Sweet by Fragrance World. Right, my next one is also from Maison Alhambra, and I've talked about this fragrance a lot. This is a clone of Killian on the Rocks, and I love this one a lot, and I will wear this anytime, any place, anywhere, but I think it's particularly good in the spring and summer when it's a warmer day. This is Maison Alhambra, this is Kismet Moscow, and I've had a good old dent in mine, and it's fresh, it's clean, it's got a lot of touch of citrus in with like lemon and stuff, but it's also got a touch of vodka in here. An amazing scent, really one of the most underrated cologne fragrances out there right now. I think this was about 30 quid, but it might have been dropped down a little bit now to about 25, which again, I think is a phenomenal price for this. I think anyone can pull this one off. It is great for like everyday wear, like particularly to the office. This is a good one. I probably wouldn't wear this going out. That's the only thing I probably wouldn't wear this, because I don't think it has enough oomph behind it and enough projection. But for everything else, I can't argue with this one. It's a fantastic fragrance. So my next one is Kismet Moscow by Maison Alhambra. Right, next one up, and this one also is nearly the halfway point. This one I've also talked about a lot. It's one of the most fun fragrances I've ever smelled. I'd like to get the original one I talked about, which is Mancera Tonka Cola, but this is a mere corner. This is Cherry Cola, and I love this one. Again, I could wear this anytime, any place, anywhere, and it is just a fun fragrance. It smells like Cherry Cola. I can't describe it any other way than it smells like Cherry Cola. And the reactions I get from most people is, what's that? What's that? And it's because it's so different to everything else I've got in my collection. Super unique. I think I paid about 35 to 40 quid for this one. Again, these ones, I haven't got many of them. There's about 4 or 5 of them that do clones of Mancera, but I would like to get some more. This one for me so far has been the best one, because I've got 2 or 3. But by alongside, this one's the most fun, most playful. If you are a younger guy and you want to smell really different and you really want to just try something completely different, try this one. Honestly, it's so good. Again, you could wear this to work if you really want to. You can wear this going out. It's a really fun, playful fragrance. So again, this is another great 10 out of 10 for me. This is a mere corner Tonka Cherry Cola. Right, my next one, and this again is need no introduction. It is a clone of Initia Paragon, which again I haven't got. I'd like to get it. It's based on the smell of this one, because this one smells amazing. And this is Lattafa Vintage Radio. This is an amazing plum, almost like a marzipan smell to it. It's absolutely intoxicating. I think it's again another super unique fragrance. I love this one an absolute ton. I think I paid about £35 for this. Now I think there could be a fluctuation. It might be about 30 between 30 and 40, but I'd say 35 is a good price for this. An amazing scent. I'd like to get some more like raw human. I'm trying to think what the other ones are. Affection. There's a few others from this line that I really want to try, but this one was absolutely, it blew me away when I first smelled it. I was like, what is this? It was almost like witchcraft, but it's an amazing scent. So I would like to see, get some more pennies behind me and get some Paragon from Initio, just because of the power of this one fragrance. So that tells you something. An amazing scent. So this for me is another perfect town clone fragrance. This is Lattafa Vintage Radio. Right, so we go back to the world of Fragrance World, and there's a few from this line that I would like to try, but this was the first one I got, and this one about 18 quid, and it is an amazing scent. And the line that it came from originally is just this pumping out flankers like no one's business. This is Proud of You, Absolute by Fragrance World. This is a clone of Armani Stronger With You, absolutely. This is a raw, well, warm, rich chestnut, rum, bombshell. And again, it's pretty much bang on the money of how good this absolutely is. An amazing one for fall and winter. Again, wear this going out. If you don't want to wear the Armani one, I would highly recommend this one. An amazing one. What you would say, because Armani Stronger With You is one of the best lines out there. This is a damn good clone of it, and for a sub 20 quid, you can have something almost identical, and I think most people would not know the difference. Absolutely perfect one, like I say, fall and winter. Try and find this. Proud of You by Fragrance World. Right, I couldn't have a clone list without some dupe of Tom Ford, and quite frankly, a lot of Tom Ford fragrances have been duped, like Oud Wood, there's also Effing Fabulous, but this is another one that's kind of under the radar, and not many people talk about this one, but it's a really nice one. From Maison Alhambra, this is Lovely Cherry, and this is a really syrupy, sweet, sexy cherry fragrance. Now, this is obviously a clone of Lost Cherry. Lost Cherry is a little bit more darker, a little bit denser, but this is more of a sprightly, fun, uplifting one. Again, I do not mind a gourmand fragrance. Again, if you got like in between weather where it's like sometimes warm, sometimes raining, sometimes you don't know what the hell's going on, like in spring and autumn, I think a good gourmand fragrance works amazingly well. Again, super unique. Not many people are going to wear this one because not many people dare put on cherry as a fragrance, but I will. I think it's an amazing one. I do like Lost Cherry, but I will say this, I will wear Lovely Cherry just as much as Lost Cherry. A phenomenal scent, and I really think more people should try something a little bit different. I think when I paid this was about 20 quid, but it might be a little bit higher now because I think this is getting discontinued or they're getting repackaged. I'm not sure which, but at the moment I think it was about 25-30 quid, so not exactly expensive still. Amazing one for me. This is Lovely Cherry by Maison Alhambra. Right, the last two, and I'm going to go this one. Now, BDK has got some amazing fragrances, but this one for me is a perfect, almost perfect clone of it. I haven't got the original one, but I do have this one. It is Smoking Rouge by BDK, but this is Francique 107.9 by Fragrance World. This ran me about 35 quid. And I'll tell you now, I like Smoking Rouge. I love this just as much. It's ambery, it's warm, it's sexy, tiny touch of booze in here. Absolute perfect fragrance for when it's cooler weather. I was shocked at how close it was. Now, I knew I had a sample of BDK one at the time, and now I picked up this. I knew it was close, but then I did a side by side. This is about 95% the way there, and BDK fragrances are not cheap by a long side. So this for me is a perfect fragrance. So it's Francique 107.9 by Fragrance World. Right, last but certainly not least, and I couldn't have a clone list without a clone of Angel Share, because quite frankly it's one of the most duped clones out there, and this is Khamrah by Lattafa. This is very, very similar to it. It's not a perfect one-to-one. I think it's about 80% there, I would say. It's got warm, it's got praline, it's got whiskey, it's got all sorts of notes in it. It's boozy, it's sexy, it's alluring, and I do wear this one actually quite a bit, and it still gets me a lot of compliments. Angel Share is a little bit richer, a little bit nicer, but in terms of price and what you get from this is so hard to beat. I mean, I know there's other clones of Angel Share out there. It's just ridiculous. The list is massive, but I still like this one. It's one of the first ones that came out about it, and I will stick with this one. I haven't got the new Khamrah one, but again, it's another one I want to pick up. Amazing scent. I think it's a fantastic 10 out of 10, and absolutely anyone can wear this, especially if you're going out for a party or something like that. Especially with winter's coming up, this is an amazing one. So this last one is Lattafa Khamrah. Right, so there you have it, my perfect 10 out of 10 clone fragrances. As always in the comments, let me know what you think is a perfect 10 out of 10. And if there's other ones that you think are perfect 10 out of 10, let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. There's always time to tell you what I'm wearing instead of the day. Right, my scent of the day, and this came out a couple of years ago, and it's just a sexy bombshell of a fragrance. It's all about iris, whiskey, and chestnut, and I'm talking about Givenchy Reserve Privé. All I can say is, this is just one amazing fragrance. I do know there's been a clone of this by Fragrance, but I haven't tried that one yet, so I will pick that up and let you know how it is. This is a good, beautiful fragrance, and it can be worn by absolutely anyone, and especially now with autumn and winter around the corner, this is an amazing scent. There's always a million in the comments but your scent of the day, but mine is Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. Right, so there you have it, my perfect 10 out of 10 clone fragrances. Like I say, as always, let me know what you like and what you're rocking with the clone fragrances, because I know a lot of you do wear them, and that's absolutely fine. As always, if you've got a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I will definitely do it. If I have other people send me a message before and I've done the videos for them, not a problem. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, where I'm posting there most days, and for my fragrances and links in the description box. And as always, you absolute legends smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.